Hello, peoplies. There's one thing in the world that I really love, and that's various types of packaging. For example, can you imagine where we would be in our civilization if there were no egg cartons? We can't walk around with wicker baskets and straw all the time. You can't ship eggs like that. So, think about that. The other thing is flower packaging, my all-time favorite. For example, who thought up the Gerber racket? I bet you these people are really rich, and I wish I thought it up earlier. So this is a Gerber racket. It's got a plastic sleeve, and then it literally looks kind of like a tennis racket, and it has 10 slots for the stems to go in down the back. I don't know why this one doesn't have it, but one of the most super coolest things about Gerbers is some growers use a sticker for their variety name. And what they do is they put the sticker in over this little hole right here. And then the back of the sticker also holds the sleeve in place, because usually this plastic goes up further. So it's a whole packaging system that's designed to work together. Like, it's crazy. Who thought of that? Love it. So roses, there's another thing. This is what they look like when they come in. They've got a plastic sleeve, elastic around the bottom. And then if you look over here, it looks like, this is what it looks like from the top. And then it has, you can see that number upside down, 60 there. And that refers to the length of the stem. So it's a 60 centimeter rose. And then, this says Nina here, and that's actually the variety name of this rose. I'm just going to have a seat here. This is the variety name of this rose. So sometimes also they come and they're packaged, they have someone's name on them, and it says like these roses or these yada yada has been picked by somebody, and it says their name. I like that, because then you know that a real person put some love into packaging them for you. So roses, they come in bunches of 25s, and they have this corrugated cardboard around the edge, or around the outside. Then if you bust this open, the plastic's kind of in my way, then this is what they look like when they come. So you can see that there are two lengths here. There's this size and there's this size. So they do that so they can all fit together, basically. In between all the layers, there's paper, sometimes cardboard also. So there's the kind of cardboard that they put in between. So then, something about roses that's really smart, Mother Nature-wise, they all have a thicker, rougher petal around the edge, which is called a guard petal. So you can see here, this is one. And they're usually always like dark around the edge, and they're a lot thicker. And see, it's a lot thicker. Well, you probably can't see that on here. Come on. Anyways, so oftentimes they really don't look that great. So we just pull them off. You can tell if your roses are fresh when you pull off a guard petal, because it makes a snapping sound. Snapping sound. If there's no snapping sound like that, they're probably not very fresh. So we pull the guard petals off if they don't look nice, because sometimes they just look really beautiful and natural. But if they have like black edges like this, then I pull them, because we don't want to see that. And then they have, I should have pulled the plastic off first. You can see in there, in there underneath his clothes, he's got leaves all the way to the bottom of the stems, as well as thorns. And we actually pull all of those off. One reason is that it hurts our hands when we're trying to make a hand tied out of roses that are full of thorns. But we also take the thorns and the leaves off, because it's like a whole bunch of extra vegetation in the water of your vase. And the more like vegetation and leaves that are in there, the more swampy it gets, and your roses get blocked, and they're not doing a good uptake of water. And that's how you get the bent over head that you always see. on bad roses that you did not buy from Chartreuse Flower Works. So that's pretty much it. One question I'm wondering is, these are 60 centimeter roses, but I'm wondering if they call that on the longest length or the shortest length. And because really they're not all 60 centimeter. So I'm going to do some measuring and look into it. And if I need, I will write a strongly worded letter about the length of these roses, because really the stem length of the roses is what determines the price. So I'm going to be checking into that. So yeah, so that's it. That's our tour of the flower packaging for today. And you should come and buy flowers today because, well, look at how beautiful they are. And it's really cold out. And Harry and Minnie are here. Need I say more?